This is a WBRC breaking news alert.
We've got a lot of crews on the scene. Again, there's a lot of information we're trying to gather for you and get it confirmed. We do have our Brittany Dion live at UABZR, where she has seen a large police presence outside there, an unusual sight at this time of night, Brittany.
Yeah, that's right, Jonathan. We're over on 5th Avenue South, right outside of the UAB emergency room. As you can see, there are several police officers on this street.
And again, Steve, we have crews out there. Ashley Knight is out there gathering information. Our Josh Gant is downtown near that initial scene where we believe something took place. And there's a look at that scene there. This is Richard Arrington. It looks like the sign there says 5th Avenue. We believe it's another block on down towards 4th, maybe the epicenter of all this police activity. Again, Steve, we're getting multiple reports on social media about what may have happened there. We're going to try and lock down the details for you before we pass it along, making sure we get you the accurate information.
In the meantime, let's check in with Josh Gant, who I believe is closer to the actual scene. Josh, where are you and what are you seeing?
Boulevard, multiple police cars there. You can see officers walking in the middle of the street. A few minutes ago, we saw one officer had one of the long guns there, walking back and forth, just making sure that everything is safe. But as it stands right now, we're still waiting to get some information from Birmingham Police.
Officers are coming in, pulling over right in the middle of the street and hopping out. They're congregating right over there. I don't know if you can see them, but right behind me, they're down the street. We're still, again, working to get more information confirmed.
Probably what's happening tonight for a lot of Birmingham police officers and their families. And every time that they send someone out the door to go to work in the line of duty like this, you always worry about a call or a situation like what may be unfolding downtown tonight. And so I know there's a lot of traffic.
What can you tell us about what you heard, what you saw this evening?
I really didn't see much, but what I heard was very close to the building. And a few seconds after that, there were more shots. I counted about 5 shots after that. And swarm of police. Everybody got out with their assault rifles.
We have one officer in the hospital right now. He's been struck multiple times. He's in surgery. The suspect continued. Several officers responded to his call for help, and once they arrived, the suspect then further engaged them. And after he engaged them, multiple rounds were fired at him, and our suspect is deceased at that location.
He says the suspect pulled a handgun, fired at that officer, hitting him multiple times. That's when he was able to key his radio, we believe, and call for help. Officer down. And as you know, no call gets police officers moving faster than that one.
Right now, they have such a wide area roped off, they tell us, because this was just such a massive crime scene. They are searching over.
Yeah, Jonathan, this is all very heartbreaking for the community as well as the family, we believe, who just arrived here on the scene maybe 10 to 15 minutes ago. A man hopped out of a truck and screamed, "That's my son. He's been shot," or "My son has been shot." One of those. He walked towards this open area here, right here, the exit of the UAB hospital.
One officer was shot multiple times. Another officer shot as well. One of those officers is in surgery right now at UAB. That second officer has minor injuries from what we understand. But as you can see behind me, the State Bureau of Investigation crime scene unit just rolled up to this scene.
Everyone jumped out. They were screaming. They were trying to move all of the traffic out of the way here on 5th Avenue South. Now, you can see right here in the opening of the emergency room, officers still standing nearby. There are officers all along the sidewalk here. People still coming in asking what's going on. And when we tell them that an officer has been shot multiple times, you can just see it in their eyes, the panic. A lot of them just almost buckling when they hear that an officer of the law has been shot in Birmingham.
I can't get into a lot of details. That'd be up for the investigators and stuff of that nature to get into. We ask that, we keep the law enforcement family in their thoughts and prayers right now. This is going to be a tough situation with this happening right here at downtown.
So for now, we are waiting again. We are waiting for 9 o'clock. The chief will be back to give us another update, and we'll be back live then. Steve?
All right, so you've got this crime scene using two of the most heavily traveled thoroughfares. 5th Avenue is the way that a lot of folks perhaps coming off Red Mountain Expressway get into downtown. And then so many folks coming from over the mountain, coming from Southside, using Arrington to get downtown. Both Birmingham police reeling with another officer shot in the line of duty. This was the scene in Birmingham just a couple of hours ago.
Live and on your side. WBRC Fox 6 News starts with breaking news.
And our breaking news team coverage tonight of a Birmingham police officer shot multiple times and in surgery as we speak, and a robbery suspect dead downtown tonight.
Our Josh Gant is covering the crime scene. He's downtown on 1st Avenue North at Arrington. Josh, what can you tell us?
Yeah, hey there, guys. Police Chief Patrick Smith just stopped by our location. He's on the way to the media staging area, so we should be hearing from him once again about this situation.
Police that this officer was shot multiple times and then currently is in surgery here at UAB. We'll send it back over to you guys for more.
All right, Brady, thanks. Here's Chief Smith again.
As to where we are and what was going on. So the officer involved that was shot was Officer Cullen, that's C-U-L-L-E-N, Stafford, Stafford. He's a 9-year veteran of the department.
Not the first time the officer Stafford has been hurt in the line of duty. A story you may remember, back in 2017, there was a high-speed pursuit where two were hiring at Birmingham Police. Mayor Woodfin tonight sending his prayers to the family, saying we talk about how officers put their lives on the line. Tonight is proof of that courage and valor. Officer Stafford.
When we believe his father arrived here on the scene, we'll go to that video now. He jumped out of his truck and screamed, "My son has been shot." He is still inside of the hospital at this hour. A woman was with him. Her knees buckled as she walked into the hospital.
Richard Arrington Jr. Boulevard still shut down at this hour. This all happened after police responded to a convenience.